On it, scrolled in ink, were 2 chilling words. Project Batterstorm.
Oh, that sounds ominous.
That sounds awesome. What if they're just gonna drop, like, pancake batter or French toast batter from, like, the sky?
We are fine.
3, 2, 1. That was better. Ish.
Fine.
It was just okay.
You're just disappointed with my clap today.
I want us to be
I'll go
in
home.
sync.
I'll go home. Bye.
Is that in sync?
Oh, is that the
Yeah, no,
Backstreet
I think that
Boys?
is. I get them confused. Do you guys get the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC confused? Because I do. Because I know, like, Backstreet's back, all right, like that one, and then like, because
Bye.
I think Bye 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 was NSYNC because I think that was on the No Strings Attached album.
You're right. Yes, it was.
Okay,
I had that album growing up.
so did I.
Yes, I did. That was actually
We're
one of the first albums.
Old,
You want to know the funny thing about that?
huh?
Because I bought that. I think I bought it at the same time as another album. It was like the first music I ever bought. I bought No Strings Attached and Meteora from Linkin Park at the same time. Talk about like 2 polar ends of the music spectrum in the early 2000s.
You know what album I bought?
What's that?
Velvety Pipes of Jerry Vole.
That's not funny. That is not funny.
It's from Zootopia. If you don't get the reference,
no, I'm sure people get the reference.
they might not though, because it's a very obscure joke.
But what you people don't know is the pain of my existence with that joke, because you'll go through a phase where you'll just keep asking me, it's like, hey, do you want to know something?
No, I'll just go, what's that? You go,
Yeah.
what? The Velvety Pipes of Jerry Vole.
And you do it nonstop for like 3 weeks till I just want to just curl into a ball and strangle myself with the Velvety Pipes of Jerry Vole.
And then I forget about it, and then it pops back into my
Yeah.
brain, like right now. So guess what you're going to get to deal with for the next 3 weeks?
So today we're doing the Excellent Adventure series, and I'm going to hop right in so I can avoid this topic anymore because
Hey,
I don't want to
guys.
talk about it.
Welcome back.
But guess what? We're doing something different.
Kinda. It's,
Well,
similar,
We're doing the Excellent Adventure.
but something extra that we
we're doing
haven't done before.
A squeakquel.
Not a squeakquel.
Yeah.
Why a squeakquel?
Because of the Velvety Pipes of Jerry Vole.
See? You do it too. Okay, so if you guys are following along in our excellent adventures, the last time we raised an egg, he followed a life of espionage.
Yes, he became.
Became 00. Just egg.
I feel like
Well,
the
what
agent
number would
for
be an
12,
egg?
because a dozen.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Agent 12.
But I want to say 00. It bothers me.
0012.
No,
Yeah.
that's not how that works.
Yeah, it is.
0012?
What, is MI6 going to come and gun you down?
Maybe. I don't
Because
know.
you decide to do in our fictional universe of eggs 0012?
Yeah. Okay,
so
fine.
MGM is going to come hunt you down.
12 over easy.
Ooh,
There you
I
go.
like that one.
Okay, agent number is 12 over easy. So we had agent Benedict Scramblebatch.
Yes.
Fire name, by the way. Like, couldn't have come up with
Absolutely.
a better name. And he went through a life of espionage, and he was just doing his thing as a spy. He was trying to help put down or take down this like secret underground like breakfast, mastermind group called the Muffin Men, only to find out that his agency Yoke was the front
What a
for
joke.
the Muffin Men. Yoke was a joke.
I'm just thinking about that, though. Like, come on. The Yoke Agency? That doesn't sound ominous. Like, come on. Of course the Yoke Agency's evil.
It does sound
Because you
evil.
want to know why? It's a double entendre.
Why?
Because a yoke is like a weight that's carried around your like neck.
Is
it's like
it?
yeah, like it's like a workload for animals. Like to to take one's yoke off is to relieve yourself of stress.
I learned something new today.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
know that?
No, I did not.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it
Oh.
means. So it's a double entendre because it's not really
Okay.
like, oh, like the yolk of an egg. No, it's the yolk, the weight. They're casting weight on the people of the world. And
The breakfast restaurants of the world.
yes. And
Yes.
Agent 12 over Easy is here to save the day.
So anyway, the Muffin Men were this group of like global breakfast conspiracists? Is that what it is?
Conspirators?
Sure, conspirators. That sounds better.
I could be completely wrong.
That sounds better though, so I'm going to use that one. And they used yolk as a cover while secretly controlling bakeries, diners, and brunch menus worldwide. So
Not Denny's.
all the Denny's. That's why they
No.
closed down and renovated. They got taken over by yolk.
Okay.
So Benedict Scramblebatch finds this out, and he's like, oh, dang, I gotta stop them. He goes to his headquarters and gets into this massive brawl with the Poacher.
Agent Poacher was scary.
Poacher was scary. We have an image. We can input image from last Benedict Scramblebatch episode here.
He kind of, for our auditory listeners, he kind of looks like Jason Statham meets
He looks like
Gru.
a thumb in a suit.
He looks like Jason Statham
with
had a child with Gru.
And Wolverine. Like he has a fork
Wolverine,
attached to his hands.
I think that's a very, very good descriptor.
Yeah. So, yeah, exactly that. But they got in this big fight. And then, so in the end, Benedict disappeared into the night and he vanished to join the underground food resistance movement. So, last we knew, he was in, well, some say he was in Italy dismantling the Biscotti cartel.
Ooh, the Biscotti cartel.
Others claimed he was in Tokyo exposing the Tamago syndicate.
Not the Tamago syndicate.
I think it's Tamago.
Not the
Tamago.
Not the Tamago
I'm sorry
syndicate.
if I'm butchering that, but either one, it sounds, like...
How could you butcher that?
But he wasn't done. His mission wasn't done, and that's where we left off.
Well, the Muffin Men were still out there.
They were, and we got to stop them. So today we have The Egg Chronicles 2, Benedict Scramblebatch, and the Rise of the Muffin Men.
God, that sounds like there's going to be a part 3, people.
There might be. Who knows?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. But are you ready to get into this mission?
I was going to make a yeast joke and I couldn't think of it, so yes.
Rise.
Yeah.
I was like, a yeast joke?
Yeah.
Where are we going with this?
I was going to say, like, let's get yeasty, but I was like, I don't like that. That sounds weird.
No, that sounds gross. Why does that sound so gross?
That's why I was going to... That's why at first I was like, oh, I think that's funny. And I was like, that just sounds nasty.
Yeah, let's get all gluttonous up in here. I don't know. Gluten. Okay, I'm done. Let's just start.
Dive in.
Okay. It's chapter 1, A Fugitive with a Mission. He's a fugitive now?
Well, yeah, he went against Yoke.
Oh.
Yoke's still in power. He didn't overthrow Yoke, so
he's a fugitive.
He's being burned.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay. Benedict Scramblebatch had gone dark. Ever since exposing Yoke's corruption, he had been on the run, dodging agents, bounty hunters, and, on one particular harrowing occasion, a highly trained squad of gourmet chefs who wanted to turn him into an experimental souffle.
Oh, no.
Not the souffle.
You think Gordon Ramsay was one of those chefs?
He might have been.
I think he was.
Could be. But the world had bigger problems. The Muffin Men, the true masterminds behind the global breakfast conspiracy, were tightening their grip on the food industry. Benedict had seen their influence creeping into bakeries, brunch menus, and even corporate lunch catering services. If they weren't stopped, the world wouldn't just be ruled by carbs. It would be enslaved by them.
No.
One night, while hiding out in an underground speakeasy known only as the Toasted Crumb.
Do you think they serve whiskey sours there?
I don't know, maybe.
I feel like it has to be whiskey sours only because it's like the only drink I know with egg in it.
Okay, well, he's at the Toasted Crumb. Benedict received a mysterious message delivered by an anonymous source. Meet me at the abandoned flour mill at midnight. The Muffin Men are planning something big. Come alone.
Well, he can't go alone.
Yeah, whenever it says come
When
alone,
it
you
said-
never
yeah,
go
you
alone.
don't go alone.
Yeah, or if you go alone, you like alert a whole team of people of your
Yeah.
whereabouts and have them hide in the bushes. You don't ever just show up
And
alone.
if you do, you're a freaking idiot.
It was risky. It could be a trap. It's a trap. It's definitely a trap.
It's Admiral Akbar level trap there.
But if the Muffin Men were really making their next move, Benedict couldn't afford to ignore it. What should he do next? Follow the lead.
Okay.
Go to the abandoned flour mill alone, despite the risk. This could be a setup, but it might also be his best chance to get ahead of the Muffin Men.
That's Bush League, no.
Okay, or call in an old ally. Benedict has a few friends still out there. Maybe it's time to to contact Shelley, the hard-boiled, a former Yoke agent who might still owe him a favor.
Don't you lose your shell when you're hard boiled?
No, you can hard-boil an egg. You have to peel off the shell.
Yeah.
You have to peel it, though. Maybe they didn't peel off their shell.
So mean.
Why?
Because the shell, like, you gotta peel off for a hard boiled egg, and they're gonna name him Shelly the hard boiled egg.
Well, what if he's... Okay. He's Shelley the hard-boiled, okay?
I think it's a she, too. I think it's she.
No, there were no...
Oh, there were no genders for it?
No, he just said who still might
Oh.
owe him a favor.
Okay.
All right, what are we doing?
We're calling Shelly.
We're calling Shelley.
Of course we're calling
Call
Shelly.
him for backup. We can't just leave him to fend for himself. You don't ever go alone. That's like the number one way to die. Dumb ways to die.
Do you think Shelly is Benedict Scramblebatch's, like, equivalent of a Bond girl?
Could be. Or what if Shelley was a double agent?
That's happened.
No, but I'm saying, what if Shelley is a double agent and really he's going to call in Shelley, his old friend, but Shelley works for the Muffin Men now?
Okay,
it said former Yoke agent.
Okay, M. Night Shyamalan, watch with those twists here, okay?
Listen, we're getting all twisty up in here. Okay, chapter 2, a hard-boiled reunion. Benedict didn't trust easily, but if there was one egg in this world who might still have his back...
Oh, he loves Shelley.
It was Shelley the hard-boiled. Once a top-tier agent in Yoke, Shelley had been forced into early retirement after a botched mission in the cereal aisles.
What? I want to know what happened.
Wait, but it's aisles, like islands.
ISLES.
I love it.
Aisles, the cereal aisles.
The cereal aisles. I want mine made of Fruit Loops. Rumor had it, she had gone off the grid. Oh, it's a girl!
Told ya.
It's a girl, like it's a baby. They're a girl.
Yeah.
So maybe it's his love interest.
It's Zendaya. Zendaya plays.
It's Zendaya. Zendaya plays Shelley in the feature film.
Yep. Benedict Cumberbatch obviously is playing Benedict Scramblebatch.
And Zendaya. Okay. Rumor had it, she had gone off the grid. Oh.
Stop. It does not say that.
No, it doesn't. Living in exile somewhere deep in the underground food resistance. Benedict used an old spy frequency to send out a coded message.
Do you think the underground resistance is a bunch of French toast?
Why would it be French toast?
Because it's the French underground resistance of food.
Sure. It could be French toast. Whatever your little heart desires, Jordan. He sent out this coded message. It said, "The pan is heating up. We need to flip the script. Meet me at the toasted crumb." Hours passed. Then, just as Benedict was starting to think he had been ghosted, a figure slid into the booth across from him. Shelley was tougher than ever. Her shell was slightly cracked, but battle-worn. And she wore a battered trench coat that smelled faintly of cinnamon.
Hey!
It's battered and cinnamony.
Oh, God.
She's got a French toast trench coat.
She does.
That's fun to say.
A French toast trench coat.
French toast. That's like a tongue twister. "You've got some nerve reaching out to me, Benny," she said, stirring her espresso. "Last I checked, Yoke wants you on a plate with a side of toast."
Ooh.
Benedict leaned in. "This isn't about Yoke. It's bigger. The Muffin Men are making a move. I need intel." Shelley went quiet. Then, after a long pause, she slid a crumb-stained napkin across the table. How is it
I was
crumb-stained?
I was just gonna ask that. How is something crumb stained? You know what it is? Do you ever like if you eat like coffee cake and you like get some and you don't get it off immediately, all the grease just like soaks into the paper?
I guess, yeah, okay, like a grease, but it would be grease stained, not crumb stained. Whatever, we're getting into the details. Too nitty gritty. On it, scrolled in ink, were 2 chilling words: Project Batterstorm.
Oh, that sounds ominous.
That sounds awesome. What if they're just gonna drop like pancake batter or French toast batter from like the sky?
All over major networks and cities and roads
Yes.
just to block them all up
Yes. And then they're gonna do it in the summer.
so that it bakes.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Benedict's shell went cold. I don't know all the details, Shelley admitted. But whatever it is, they're launching it soon. Some kind of mass-scale, carb-based operation. Benedict had no choice. He needed to stop Project Batterstorm before it was too late. But how? What should Benedict do now?
What was that? But
But
how?
how?
But how?
That's my ominous. What do we do now?
Is he in the well?
Okay, so
Okay.
do we infiltrate a Muffin Men hideout? Shelley has a lead on one of their secret bakeries. If they can break in, they might find blueprints or clues about Project Batterstorm. Or go straight to the source. The Muffin Men's top enforcer, Crumlord, is hosting an exclusive brunch gala tomorrow. Benedict could disguise himself and get inside, but he'll be deep in enemy territory. Of course, we gotta meet Crumlord.
Gotta meet Crumlord.
We could either sneak into a bakery or we can meet the Crumlord. What do you want to do?
I want to meet Crumlord. Are you kidding me?
What would Crumlord be as a villain in a real movie?
Like who's playing Crumlord?
Yeah. Who's gonna be Crumlord?
I was thinking
Danny DeVito.
Oh my god, yes. Before Danny DeVito dies, I want him to take on one serious role.
As Crumlord.
As Crumlord.
Why do I just see him like wearing some kind of like, I don't even know why, but I keep picturing him as like a
I want
wrestler.
him in like I was gonna say I want him in like a general outfit.
No. I picture him as like some kind of like WWE wrestler costume, but just like muffins on his shoulders and then just like crumbs falling all over
No,
the place.
he needs to be a general.
But he's
wearing
the Crumlord.
Yeah, he's wearing like a general. He's got all these just obnoxious pins and everything that
They're
take
all
up
muffin shaped.
They're all muffin shaped. And then his opening line, like it just the camera pans into this room and everything. Everyone's talking, then it gets real silent, and then he just goes, "Anyways, I just started blasting."
Oh my god. Not the Crumlord. Okay. Chapter 3, The Brunch Gambit. Benedict knew that if he wanted real answers, he needed to get close to the Muffin Men's leadership. And there was only one way to do that. Infiltrate the exclusive brunch gala hosted by their most feared enforcer, Crumlord. The problem, the event was invitation only, and Benedict was the most wanted egg in the breakfast underworld.
Yeah, that seems like kind of a problem.
Yeah. Plus, if he's a fugitive, they would know who he is. Luckily, Shelley had a plan. There's a caterer making last-minute deliveries to the gala, she explained, sliding an employee roster across the table. You take their place, get inside, and get close to the Crumlord. But
Okay.
be careful. He's got a sharp eye for imposters and an even sharper bread knife.
Not the bread knife.
Are eggs afraid of bread knives?
I would assume scrambled eggs are. You can cut them up.
Well, why would scrambled eggs be afraid? They're already scrambled.
Scrambled eggs, dead eggs?
Yes.
No. So you're telling me you got a hard-boiled egg, Shelley. She's
Yeah.
a hard-boiled egg.
Yeah.
So scrambled
Okay,
eggs.
she would be afraid of a bread knife.
So you're telling me scrambled eggs are dead eggs? You get just an egg just exploded everywhere?
Sure.
That's so dark.
This whole thing is dark. We've got a breakfast underworld. What are you talking about? That's the dark part. We're dealing with the Crumlord, Jordan.
God, the Crumlords. I'm scared for him.
Benedict suited up, donning a classic white chef's uniform with a tiny apron that that read, "Kiss the cook." Shelley managed...
Not the chef, the cook. Kiss the cook.
Shelley managed to hack into the guest list, getting Benedict fake credentials as a high-end brunch consultant from Belgium. A cover so absurdly niche that no one would dare question it.
Crossover universe. His name's Waffles O'Brien.
Oh my god! No! What if Waffles O'Brien joins this? He might.
The Belgian cook, Waffles O'Brien.
Oh my god.
It's a crossover universe special.
It's too perfect. The gala was held at an opulent, carb-fueled mansion where golden croissants glimmered under crystal chandeliers and waiters balanced trays of artisanal scones.
Oh, now you're making me hungry.
Benedict blended in perfectly, offering critiques on the soufflés. A bit derivative.
No!
Derivative.
Bull crap.
This is art.
Ma'am, it's just a scone.
And giving unsolicited opinions on proper quiche density.
What
Then,
is the proper quiche density?
fluffy but not too thick. Then he spotted him, the Crumlord. The Muffin Men's top enforcer was towering. His body, a mix of muscle and butter-laden dough. His voice, a deep, ominous rumble. Oh, I love that he's towering and we cast him as Danny DeVito. He was speaking in hushed tones with a mysterious figure in a powdered wig.
He's towering. He's got a powdered wig?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
powdered
perfect.
Sugar.
And I was going to say, he's towering in personality. So
Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay, so he's talking to this guy in a powdered wig. Gesturing toward a sealed golden envelope on the table. Benedict knew that had to be it. The key to Project Batterstorm. But how could he get close enough to grab it without blowing his cover? Okay, so how should we proceed?
Oh gosh.
Do we cause a distraction by spilling an entire tray of mimosas onto a high-ranking muffin man to create chaos, then swipe the envelope in confusion?
I like it. It's a bit basic for us. I feel like we can go harder.
Okay. Or you can challenge the Crumlord directly by posing as a food critic and insulting the Crumlord's taste in pastries, provoking him into a confrontation that might give him an opening.
Yes! That one. Make a fool of yourself.
I feel like that's always your favorite choice.
It is. Are you kidding me?
And what's funny to me is it's the exact opposite of what you would really do.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, because see, it's the exact opposite of what I would do, but it's in that moment. That's what I'm like, I wish I would do this.
You're like, in my head, I'm causing a distraction.
Yes.
But right now, I'm just going to sit back down.
Like, yeah. In real life, I would be like, I'm going to need to see that paper. Oh, no. Okay. I think I'll go back to my seat then.
We would be terrible spies.
Do you ever think about that? I'd be a god-awful spy. Like, you have to have such, like, just confidence. You gotta walk
finesse.
into you gotta walk into rooms that you're totally not supposed to be in and act like you're like supposed to be there. And sometimes not even that you belong there, that you're like the head honcho of the room. And you're like, yeah, I run this show, even though you don't run this show. And
I run this carton.
Yeah. I run a carton sometimes, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, everybody.
Chapter 4. The Pastry Duel. Benedict adjusted his tiny chef's hat and strode confidently toward Crumlord, determination in every step.
He's still wearing the apron.
Yes, he is.
He's not a very...
Kiss this cook.
He's not really hidden as a... what do you call... he's not really hidden as a food critic.
Yeah, like, would a food critic be wearing all the chef's uniforms?
Undercover.
Undercover boss.
Undercover boss.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. That should have been our play. Undercover boss. He is Crumlord's boss.
What? See, this is where I like we could have had such a weird spin on that scene. Okay. He cleared his throat loudly. The room hushed. "Excuse me," Benedict announced, his voice dripping with condescension. "But I couldn't help overhearing your so-called expertise on pastries."
Tell me Benedict Cumberbatch would not be the perfect casting for this.
Oh, of course. He's the most condescending. Him as Doctor Strange is how I picture Benedict Scramblebatch.
No, him as Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, well, no, but I feel like Doctor Strange is similar.
No, Sherlock Holmes is much more condescending.
Is he?
Yeah.
We'll have to watch Sherlock Holmes, because I don't think I've ever actually watched him play Sherlock Holmes. Except for in Enola.
He doesn't play him in Sherlock Holmes.
Does he not?
No, that's
a different series altogether.
This guy plays Superman.
Is it?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know anybody in Hollywood.
And the guy that he plays The Witcher too.
I just know Danny DeVito and Zendaya.
Starts with an H. I forget his name. I'm blanking on it right now.
I don't know. All right, let's keep going. Crumlord turned slowly, his doughy face twitching with irritation.
Once again, perfect casting of Danny DeVito.
"And who exactly do you think you are?" That was my best Danny DeVito. I don't know. How do I be Danny DeVito?
Smoke some more cigarettes.
Benedict leaned in. "Oh, just a humble brunch consultant from Belgium. But I must say, your taste in croissants?" He paused for dramatic effect. "Embarrassing."
Ooh, he got him! Shots fired.
A collective gasp rippled through the gala. Glasses clinked. A waiter dropped a macaron in shock.
Well, I liked how you pronounced macaron there.
Thank you.
Very
correct?
Yes.
Just so you know, macarons and macaroons are two different things.
Fun fact. The more you know.
The more you know. Crumlord's jaw clenched. "You dare insult my pastry prowess?" Benedict smirked. "I've had gas station danishes with more complexity."
Oh, that's an insult.
That was it. Crumlord snapped. "Then we settle this." Oh wait, that was Crumlord. Then we settle this the old way."
What's the old way?
I don't know what the old way is. A silence fell over the room. The guests stepped back, forming a perfect circle around Benedict and Crumlord. A white-gloved maitre d' stepped forward. "A pastry duel has been declared."
Did she take her glove off and just wave
Yes,
it in the
just
air?
waved it in the air. A chef's cart was wheeled in, laden with ingredients. Flour dusted the air. The rules were simple. Each duelist had 5 minutes to craft the perfect pastry. This is the most, highbrow, just fancy pants duel I've ever heard of.
What I like about it is it has the air of highbrow to it. It is so trashy.
We're going to have a pastry duel in the middle of my brunch.
Yeah.
How dare you insult my croissants?
My croissants.
My croissants. The rules were simple. Each duelist had 5 minutes to craft the perfect pastry. A panel of judges, including a notorious food critic and a mysterious old woman who smelled of cinnamon and judgment, would decide the winner.
Helen Mirren.
Mirren?
I don't know. She seems like she would smell like cinnamon and is always just very judgy.
Okay. Oh, see, I would cast that person as I'm blanking on her name. Who plays the Devil Wears Prada?
Meryl Streep?
Yes, I would say Meryl Streep.
Ooh, that is...
Meryl Streep.
No, I think I'm going to trade in for Meryl Streep.
Yeah, she would smell of cinnamon and be...
She'd be super hardcore
she would smell
judgy.
of cinnamon and judgment.
Yeah, she would. No, that is
Miranda
way better.
Priestley, 100%.
Absolutely better casting.
See, I should be a casting director.
I think I've had 3 amazing picks so far, and Helen Mirren is not a bad backup.
No, but backup she is.
Understudy.
If Benedict won, he would earn Crumlord's respect and maybe even a shot at stealing the golden envelope. So, like, this is like, the envelope is now on the back seat.
Yeah,
Like,
I was gonna say.
it's on the back burner. He just wants Crumlord's respect.
What I love about it seems to be a theme with our eggs. We fail. We fail a lot,
We fail hard.
but we fail upward.
We failed to the top. If he lost, he'd be banished from Brunch society forever.
No!
The clock started. Crumlord moved like a madman, kneading, folding, and butter basting with terrifying precision. He was crafting a meal fouille?
We need to get a pronunciation on that.
I need a pronunciation. A meal fouille? It's Millefeuille. That is a French pastry if I've ever heard one.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
I don't even know. Oh, it's like a Napoleon.
Oh.
Okay, so it's like a puff pastry, and then you have like a cream or like a something custard in the inside.
Yeah.
And it's layered.
So you got your puff, you got your cream, you got another puff.
Okay, I didn't do terrible.
How close were we?
Millefeuille. I learned something new today. Can you tell I've never taken a single French lesson in my entire life?
You either got better on your pronunciation or a lot worse.
It said feuille.
Feuille.
I'm sorry.
It's like a really bad Italian accent. Feuille.
If you speak French, I'm so sorry. I don't speak French. I speak English and a little conversational Spanish, and that's it.
You speak American.
I am American. Okay, so he's making that. I'm just going to call it a Napoleon from now on. Okay, so
puff pastry Napoleon.
Sure, he's making that so delicate that even the chandelier held its breath.
Oh my gosh.
This is intense. Benedict had only one shot. What should he bake?
Okay.
A deceptively simple souffle. Elegant, fragile, and notoriously difficult to perfect.
Okay.
If he pulls it off, it will be a devastating flex. Or a weaponized creme brulee. A perfectly caramelized dessert with a sugar crust so hard that it could double as a... I don't even know what that... I gotta look up more words!
What is it?
Shuriken?
Spell it with your... A shuriken, like a weapon?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's like the ninja stars.
Oh, that would be why I don't know what that is. Why would I know what a ninja star is
You
called?
don't watch Naruto?
No. Listen, I learned 3 new things today. I'm learning a lot. I learned that yolk is, mentioned as like a weight around your neck.
Yeah.
Now I learned what a millefeuille is.
Your pronunciation just it gets so off the wall. A millefeuille.
And then I learned what a shuriken is.
Yes, a shuriken.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't more French I was going to butcher. So, okay.
Nope, not French.
Okay, so it's the sugar crust on the top of the creme brulee is so hard he could use it to double as a ninja star.
Wow.
So, do we want to make a souffle or creme brulee?
Feeling the shuriken creme brulee.
I was going to say, I love me some creme brulee.
I do too.
So, I was going to pick creme brulee no matter what you picked, but...
Oh, wow. I'm glad my choices matter.
Chapter 5, the weaponized creme brulee gambit. Benedict moved fast.
Why is everything a gambit?
It's all a gambit.
It's all a gambit.
His shell glistening with intensity under the kitchen lights, while Crumlord meticulously layered his Napoleon.
His.
Insert
Napoleon.
insert other word here. Napoleon. Benedict worked with precision and purpose, crafting what would go down in history as the most dangerous creme brulee ever made.
Oh my God.
With a flick of his spatula, he prepared the delicate custard base, silky smooth, rich, deceptively innocent.
Man, now I want a creme brulee.
I know, right?
Gosh.
Then
First you make me want croissants, now I want a creme brulee,
Then came the final touch. The brulee crust. Benedict reached for a butane torch, but no, that wouldn't be enough. Instead, He grabbed a high-intensity blowtorch.
Oh my god!
From
a flamethrower
from a nearby flambe station, cranking it to its most aggressive setting. So he's just gonna light it on fire.
I wish he would have grabbed a flamethrower. That would have been funny.
I mean, he essentially did. It's a high-intensity blowtorch.
I was just thinking this too. Isn't the custard in creme brulee egg-based?
I think it is.
Cannibalistic a little bit here.
Cannibalistic eggs. Okay. Whoosh!
Whoosh!
The sugar atop the creme brulee caramelized into a near impenetrable layer, glistening like a sheet of tempered glass.
Ooh.
Benedict had just created the strongest dessert in existence. Okay, but I feel like now we're gonna bust a tooth.
How do you eat it?
Right? Like we're gonna
because isn't that part of the grading of creme brulees? You're supposed to be able to take the back of the spoon, lightly tap it, and it crack.
See, I don't want it to do that. I want to have to like really like hammer into that thing. Like I want my creme brulee top, the sugar, caramelized sugar, to be like I want to have like an ice pick and like dig into it.
I think I remember watching like one of those
You're
cooking shows.
probably right. I'm just saying I don't want that.
Yeah, the hallmark of a good crust is it's supposed to be like it's strong enough that it holds itself together during transportation, but frail enough for you to be able to just take the back of your spoon and lightly crack it. With a tap.
I want to ice pick that.
We'll bring out a hammer and chisel to get through to your custard.
Yeah. Yes, I do. The judging begins. The judges sampled Crumlord's Napoleon.
No, how do you say that right? Say it with your P's.
Millefeuille. I will never say that right.
You've gone from French to like what sounds like Norwegian at this point now.
Guys, I don't speak French. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't do it. Layers flaked apart perfectly. The pastry practically melted on the tongue. It was exquisite. The crowd whispered.
Was it exquisite?
It was exquisite.
Exquisite.
The crowd whispered. Had Benedict miscalculated? Then came his turn. The first judge attempted to crack the brulee crust with a spoon. Nothing. Not even a dent. A second judge tried tapping it with a fork. The fork bent. The mysterious old woman leaned in, sniffing the dish. A brulee so strong, it defies convention. Her wrinkled hand trembled as she declared, "This is a revolutionary dessert."
Why?
It's terrible. No one can eat it.
I was gonna say, why would that be a revolutionary dessert? That makes no sense. You can't eat it. You can't taste it. It's just a block of glass at this point.
It's not a dessert anymore.
It's not a dessert.
The crowd erupted. Benedict had won. Crumlord, defeated and humiliated, grudgingly bowed his head. "You truly are a master, Benedict Scramblebatch."
He knew!
As a sign of respect, he pushed the golden envelope toward Benedict. "Take it, but be warned. Once you read what's inside, there's no going back."
Oh my gosh.
He knew the whole time.
I say.
What a twist.
What a twist.
Benedict cracked open the envelope.
I didn't know we were watching Twisters.
Inside was a single sheet of paper. It read, "Project Batterstorm activation, 48 hours. Target, entire coffeehouse industry."
Not the coffee. That's evil. That's just evil.
Benedict's shell went cold. If the Muffin men weren't stopped, the world's supply of coffee pairings, croissants, scones, even the humble biscotti, would fall under their complete control. He had 2 days to stop them. What's his next move? Go straight for the Muffin men's headquarters. It's time to take the fight directly to them. No more sneaking around.
Okay.
Or gather an elite team of pastry resistance fighters. This mission is too big for one egg. Benedict needs reinforcements. Never go alone. What did we learn?
We learned that lesson once.
We know this. What if we chose to go alone?
That'd be like us. You never go alone.
Let's
We're going
go
alone.
Chapter 6, Assembling the Pastry Resistance.
Ooh.
Benedict knew one thing for certain. He couldn't take down the Muffin Men alone. If Project Batterstorm was set to launch in 48 hours, he needed a team. A crew of highly specialized food industry operatives who could fight, bake, and think on their feet. It was time to call in some favors. Okay, so here are his recruits.
Okay.
Obviously, Shelley.
Shelley, okay.
The hard-boiled,
So,
right?
Played by Zendaya.
Right. She's an ex-yoke operative, combat specialist, and an expert in tactical omelet maneuvers, so
Okay.
she's a given. We got Flapjack Jack.
We got to give him a better name than Flapjack Jack.
I feel like I want him to be like, but he's a griddle master,
Okay.
but I wish he was like a fighter because I would call him like Flap Smack Jack. Or Flapjack Smack. I don't know. Flapjack Mac. How about that?
Flapjack Mac.
Okay, we got
I like that.
we're changing his name. Flapjack Mac.
Flapjack Mac.
Because we can't call him Flapjack Jack. That's just
redundant.
Yeah. He's a former griddle master, betrayed by the Muffin Men and left flipping pancakes in exile. The only person who knows how to neutralize industrial-grade batter weaponry.
Ooh.
Then we have Madame Croissant.
Mm.
A legendary pastry chef turned underground saboteur, specializes in disguises, espionage, and explosive eclairs. The Bagel Twins, Locks and Loaded.
Yes! Locks and Loaded!
I love it!
Oh my god, that is amazing!
The Bagel Twins, Locks and Loaded. That is insanely great.
Oh my god.
A pair of ruthless deli mercenaries who once held an entire brunch hostage using nothing but a day-old sesame bagel and a well-placed schmear of cream cheese.
I have never in my life heard something so perfect on the first
great.
try.
It's great.
Oh my god.
That totally makes up for Flapjack Jack.
It totally does.
And last but not least, Dr. Butterworth.
Okay.
A rogue scientist who once worked for the Muffin Men, designing top-secret bakery tech. Now, he's out for revenge.
I don't have a feel on who should play who, but I know the last one. What's his name? Dr. Butterworth?
Butterworth?
Willem Dafoe.
Okay, I could see that one.
Definitely Willem Dafoe.
Madame Croissant, I feel...
I got Sofia Vergara first there.
Yes.
That's what I got first.
Sofia Vergara is Madame Croissant.
Okay.
Even though, like, Madame Croissant would be French, I don't care. Sophia would be
got the
sassy.
range. She could do it.
I like it.
You know, I think we switch it. It's a Spanish. We'll make them Spanish. It's a Spanish one.
Senora Croissant.
Senora Croissant.
There you go. Okay, who's going to be the Bagel Twins?
Don't know
Locks
why.
and Loaded.
I really want Shia LaBeouf to be one of them.
Wait, he doesn't have a twin.
I know. What that?
Are we gonna Lindsay Lohan this?
Yeah,
and
we
just
can Lindsay Lohan.
have him
Just be
film
Shia
Locks
LaBeouf
and
Shia
Loaded?
LaBeouf. Yeah.
Okay, so we have Zendaya. Who's Flapjack Mac? Oh no, I know who he's gonna be. It's gonna be who's that guy with the big mustache?
They're talking Danny Trejo.
Sure. I wasn't thinking him, but I like Danny Trejo. So Danny Trejo is going to be Flapjack Mac. We've got Sofia Vergara as Madame Croissant. We've got Shia LaBeouf as Locks and Loaded. And then we've got Willem Dafoe as Dr. Butterworth.
Oh my god.
I can't.
This casting is just amazing.
This is killing me. All right. The strategy session. The newly formed pastry resistance gathered in a dimly lit safe house, a hidden bakery beneath the toasted crumb. Maps, blueprints, and surveillance photos of Muffin Men facilities were pinned to the walls. Shelley leaned forward. The intel from the golden envelope says Project Batterstorm is set to launch from an undisclosed industrial bakery. We need to figure out where before it's too late. Dr. Butterworth adjusted his glasses. Can you do a Willem Dafoe?
There's only one place with the kind of equipment needed for mass-scale carb control.
I love it. That was the best Willem Dafoe /
That was a terrible.
Bernie Sanders
Way
I've
more
ever
Bernie
heard.
Sanders.
He pointed to a heavily guarded facility on the map. The Bakery of Doom.
Not the Bakery of Doom.
Flapjack Mac whistled. I can't do Danny Trejo.
I'm not even.
We're not even going to attempt that one. Nobody's gotten inside that place in years. It's loaded with security scones, laser bagels, and a butter moat.
Security scones.
The butter moat.
The butter moat. Oh, God. Do you think it's boiling?
That would be extra evil.
And then there's little, like, pastry crabs that live in the butter moat.
Yes. Madame Croissant smirked. Sounds like fun. Benedict cracked his knuckles. Then we go in fast and hot. We have one shot to stop Project Batterstorm before every coffeehouse in the world falls under their control. How should the team approach the mission?
Okay.
The stealth approach. Madame Croissant leads the team in a covert nighttime infiltration, sneaking past security with disguises and buttery silence.
I'm gonna let you finish.
It's not going to be the stealth.
No, we're going in loud. We're making it. We're making a boom.
All right, so the full-on brunch assault?
The full-on brunch assault. Are you kidding me? Is that a question?
All right. Loud and fast. I got it. So we're not going to try and play this one smart and be stealthy.
When have we ever
gotta
played
be
it smart and stealthy?
Yeah, we're not. Okay, all right. The Great Brunch Assault, then that's what we're going for.
Yep.
Chapter 7, The Great Brunch Assault. Benedict tightened his spy belt. No time for sneaking, he declared. We hit the Bakery of Doom hard and fast before they know what's happening. Flapjack Mac cracked his knuckles. I've been waiting years to flip these muffin men. Shelley loaded a buttered magazine into her tactical waffle iron.
Go back. What was it, Flapjack Mac's line again?
I've been waiting years to flip these muffin men.
Okay, you just said it so like, I've been waiting years to flip
these. Okay,
do
it better. Do it better.
First off.
Crack your knuckles.
Oh, there we go. I've been waiting years to flip these muffin men.
Shelley loaded. Shelley loaded a buttered magazine into her tactical waffle iron. Let's scramble them. The pastry resistance piled into an unmarked delivery truck, posing as a catering service. Their fake invoice? High priority brunch delivery for Project Batterstorm executives. Not at all suspicious.
Yeah, definitely not suspicious.
As they approached the facility, the guards at the gate looked bored. Too bored. Something's off, whispered Madame Croissant. Be ready. The moment the gate lifted, all hell broke loose. The Battle of Bakery of Doom. Make an alarm sound. Okay, that's an awful alarm. All right, the alarm gets shut off. The Muffin Men had been expecting them. From the rooftop, dough cannons fired globs of sticky batter.
They have artillery!
Forcing the team to dodge and weave. Locks and Loaded took position behind a bagel cart, returning fire with cream cheese grenades that splattered guards in sticky, delicious chaos.
Someone's not going to make it. Someone's not going to make it.
Madame Croissant flipped through the air, launching precision eclairs at security turrets, jamming their targeting systems with perfectly tempered chocolate. Shelley went hand to hand with a gigantic scone enforcer, deflecting his blows with her cast iron omelet pan.
You go, Shelley!
I thought she had a waffle iron. Now she has an omelet pan too?
Take multiple weapons in the combat. You don't just go with like one thing.
You don't put all your eggs in one basket?
You don't put all your eggs in one basket.
All right. Benedict, meanwhile, had one goal. Get inside and stop Project Batterstorm. As he sprinted through the chaos.
I see. It was all a diversion.
They created a brawl as a diversion. As he sprinted through the chaos, he spotted Crumlord on a balcony above, barking orders into a headset. Fire up the Battlestorm machine! Sorry, Batterstorm!
I was going to say, wait, it wasn't Batterstorm? Oh.
Fire up the Batterstorm machine! Crumlord roared. The floor rumbled. Something huge was coming online. Benedict grabbed a butter-coated zip line, launched himself up to... Okay, wait, hold on. If he has a zip line...
Why would you buttercoat it?
Why would you buttercoat it if you want to go up? You're just going to go back down.
Smooth escapes.
But not up.
Yeah. You're taking your
He just goes, yeah.
You're taking your baking to the next level.
I'm taking my bacon. Okay. He grabs this butter-coated zipline, launching himself up to the control room. He crashed through the window, rolling to his feet as Crumlord turned, gripping a massive rolling pin. You just don't quit, do you, Scramblebatch?
Heck no, I don't.
I don't quit. I just flip the odds.
Oh, wait, say that again. You got to get a better run on that line.
Okay, you do it.
Okay,
You be Benedict.
Let me see.
Right
let me
here.
read it. Okay. I don't just quit. I flip the odds.
Why did that sound kind of like seductive? The final battle begins.
It's the final battle.
Okay, so how should Benedict fight Crumlord?
Okay.
Engage in an all-out food fight duel. Grab whatever's in the kitchen, flour, sugar, frying pans, and turn the control room into a chaotic battlefield of culinary destruction. Or use the environment. Benedict tries to outsmart Crumlord by luring him into the industrial bread slicer, turning his own weapons against him. What's the final move?
Ooh, I like the risk and reward of the bread slicer.
I do too. My only question about the first option,
Yeah.
they're not in the kitchen, are they? Because he said use everything in the kitchen. So is he going to be like, hold that thought and then run down to the kitchen, grab everything and bring it back? Are they in the kitchen?
What is the world
But one giant kitchen?
but one giant kitchen?
Okay, fine. All right, the final chapter. The slicing of Crumlord.
Oh, gosh.
All right, are you ready to do some dialogue? Because I can't read all this myself.
Okay. What's
Okay.
give me some lines.
How about you read for Scramblebatch?
I got all these eggs and no cottons.
The control room shook as Crumlord lunged forward, swinging his massive rolling pin with the force of 1,000 Sunday brunches. Benedict.
That's gotta hurt if that lands. 1,000 Sunday brunches.
Yeah. I mean, I feel pain after one Sunday brunch.
Oh gosh, especially with bottomless mimosas.
Ugh. Benedict dodged just in time, the pin splintering a nearby countertop. Flour burst into the air, clouding the room in a white haze. Crumlord grinned through the dust. You can't beat me, Scramblebatch. You're just an egg, and I'm a whole bakery. Benedict smirked.
Yeah, then let's see how you handle a little slicing.
Ooh, I liked that. That was nice. He backflipped over a conveyor belt, strategically positioning himself in front of the industrial bread slicer, a monstrous machine used for cutting loaves into uniformly perfect slices. Crumlord charged, rolling pin raised.
Give me a good. What's his charging scream sound like?
That's his charge. Yeah, it's a little leedle from Patrick, but also just
I feel like
a
it
scream.
It fits.
Okay.
Yeah, it fits.
At the last second, Benedict ducked and rolled to the side, grabbing a nearby stick of butter and hurling it onto the floor. Crumlord's foot hit the greasy patch, and suddenly, gravity betrayed him. Splat! He slipped, flailing wildly as he skidded straight onto the conveyor belt.
Oh, gosh.
His eyes widened as he realized where he was headed. The slicer.
Not the slicer. God.
Wait, we can talk about... Shink. The blades whirred to life, and Crumlord was no more. Well, mostly. What remained was a perfectly sliced stack of pastry-thin Crumlord sections, neatly arranged on a silver tray. Benedict exhaled.
Now that's a clean cut.
The fall of the Muffin Men. With Crumlord sliced, toasted, and metaphorically buttered, the Muffin Men's empire crumbled overnight. The Project Batterstorm machine was destroyed, freeing the coffeehouse industry from its carb-based reign of terror. The world could once again enjoy a balanced breakfast without fear. Benedict walked out of the Bakery of Doom, his team victorious, the rising sun painting the sky golden like the perfect yolk. Shelley clapped him on the shell. Not bad, Benny. Not bad. Flapjack Mac grinned. Okay, give me your Flapjack Mac. All right, you do the Flapjack voices.
Oh, okay. What do we got here? What now? Gonna retire, settle down, maybe open a food truck.
Benedict looked out at the horizon. He knew the truth. There would always be new threats lurking in the shadows of the culinary underworld. Pancake syndicates, espresso cartels, the lurking menace of the waffle triads.
Oh, wait, he took down the biscotti cartel and it got replaced. The power vacuum caused a new cartel.
The
The espresso cartel. Ooh.
Breakfast was never safe. Benedict adjusted his tie.
We'll see, Jack. We'll see.
The end?
Could you add any more question to that end?
It's a question mark at the end because we might.
Okay, let me ask you.
Wait, we have some achievements. We unlocked.
What did we unlock?
Okay, we unlocked Crime Lord defeated.
Okay.
Oh, not sorry, Crime Lord. Crumlord defeated.
Well, I mean, he was a crime lord.
He was a crime lord. Crumlord defeated. Muffin Men Empire dismantled. Project Batterstorm stopped.
Okay.
And Benedict lives to fight another day.
Okay. I'm calling BS.
What?
I don't think Crumlord is the true head of the Muffin Men.
Well, I agree, because if it's that easy to take down your regime,
yeah,
was it ever really a cartel or any kind of underground anything?
Crumlord was definitely a lieutenant. He was not in charge of it all.
So he wasn't a general.
I think they let him fall. They knew Scramblebatch was getting too close.
They knew he would crumble.
Yeah, they knew he was getting too close.
So it was a diversion.
They diverted the diversion.
Oh my gosh, it just keeps getting deeper and deeper, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't believe they're gone. I
geez.
refuse to believe it.
Okay, well,
they're still lurking.
They're still lurking in the shadows.
The bowls. Underneath the sink. In the kitchen.
All right. Well, what did you guys think of that sequel to Benedict Scramblebatch? I'm gonna ask it to create an image of this one.
I need to see.
While I do that, you tell them where they can tell us of their thoughts and comments.
Yeah, if you want to give us your thoughts and feelings, because that's what I need more in my life is your thoughts and feelings. You can send them over to hello@wearefinepod.com. Or you can send them to IG and TikTok at the Human Content Pods accounts, which is at Human Content Pods. Or you could catch the full video thematrical experience at Mrs. Woolley and Fifth on YouTube. And I think that's everything. I think I got them all.
I think you got them all. All right, so I asked it to generate an image. So it's generating an image.
Okay.
Of the final battle against Crumlord in the control room, capturing that whole moment of when he slips on the butter.
Oh, but I wanted like one of those like military photos in front of like the plane or the Black Hawk with the whole crew.
Okay, so we'll do this one, and then after we film the episode, we'll do one of the entire resistance.
Yes.
So we can get like a team photo.
Yes.
I love that. Oh my gosh, this picture is epic.
Is it really?
Yeah. So, well, it's egg pick.
Egg pick.
So we got Benedict over here. I like how his hand is literally detached from his body in the image. But, I mean, he's looking cool with his, like, pinstripe suit on.
Yeah.
And then we've just got the Crumlord, like, is he, like, throwing up an egg?
Probably got hit in the gut and he's just...
Bleh. Like, okay, so he's throwing up an egg as Benedict is like about to kick his butt into the slicer.
Ooh, he knows he lost. That's why.
I like his glasses though. Like those are some cool shades.
He does.
He's stylish. All right.
My gosh.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. We had a lot of fun making a sequel to Benedict Scramblebatch.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite excellent adventures that we've done.
That was a fun one.
Yeah.
They're always fun.
They are. Thank you guys so much for listening. We hope you guys loved this. If you did, please let us know what kind of adventures you want us to send our eggs on the next time And we have lots of other fun games that we're going to be playing.
We have other games. We got Pass to the Future, where we mess around with history, and we definitely don't go off the rails with history.
Not at all. And then we also have the Escape Womb.
Escape Womb.
Where it's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons meets adulting.
Meets escape rooms.
Yeah. And we get pretty chaotic with those two. So if you like...
Chaos is the general.
If you like fun adventures, just hang out with us.
Yeah.
You'll like the rest of our episodes. But anywho, we're your hosts, Lauren and Jordan Woolley.
This show has been executive produced by Lauren and Jordan Woolley, Aaron Corney, Rob Goldman, and Shanti Brooke.
Our editor is Andrew Sims.
Our engineer is Jason Portizo.
And our music is by Omer Benzvi.
But if you want to learn about our program disclaimers and ethic policy and submission verification and licensing term, you should go to wearefinepod.com. Or reach out to us at hello@wearefinepod.com with any questions or concerns.
I love that you make all of that singular because it's licensing terms and you say term. One term.
Oh.
Or ethics policy and you say ethic. One single ethic.
Yeah. Our ethic. Just be cool.
Yeah.
Just be cool.
We Are Fine is a human content production. Scramblebatch will be back.
And I know you're still out there, Muffin Men. We're coming for you.
Yeah, you didn't fool us. Or did you? Bye.
We are
Hey, you.
Hey.
I love that shirt you're wearing.
And you know what would go great with that shirt?
What?
A nice big virtual hug. And you can get that by hitting some of these buttons down here. Subscribe, like, comment. We'll give you a big old virtual hug.
Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you guys next Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.